Hello there, and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great, and I'm happy to see you here. Today, I'm going to answer some viewers' questions, and it will be question that has been asked the 22nd of July 2022. So, here we go. I'm gonna need some glasses on first, and let's see what kind of question there is. We have a question from Mr. K, 4K. He wants to know, how will my economy look like in August 2022? A girl called Thea wants to know a health question. When will I be able to stand on my legs again? Then we have a question from Stina, and she wonders, does me and my partner have a soul connection? Dayna wonders, will I move to Stockholm? And a lady called Wilma, she wants to know, will my boyfriend get a new job? Dayna wants to know, will my boyfriend get out from his depression? So, a lot of boyfriend questions here. And we have a lady called Anna Star. She has a more global questions. And she wants to know, when will the humanity wake up? The big awakening. And she wants to also have an extra question that is important for her, maybe for all of us. And the question is, will there be a new banking system? That is interesting. I would like to know that also. And the last question for today will be from Miss Jasna. And she has a question about her son. And she wonders, can my son have a better life? And that is concerning health, family, luck, money, and so on. Overall, how will his life situation look like? Well, that was the questions for today. And let's start. And I will use a very old tarot deck, ages and ages, one of my first ones. Now, without revealing my age here. Anyway, this is called the Russian tarot, and it is well used, but it's have very good energies and likes to talk. So we begin with the question for Mr. 4K. How will Mr. 4K's economy look like in August 2022? So shuffle, shuffle. Mr. K. And we take some extra cards here. Different kinds of deck. Oracle cards and emotion cards. So let's stick one of these. And let's take one of these. And as a cherry on the top, I'm going to use this hat. And it's a hat full of dices. And on these dices, there can be words, there can be symbols, pictures. So let's randomly take 3 dices. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna see what the result looks like. So let's see what the answer will be for Mr. K. Well, I cannot see any big improvements in the economy for August 2022, but I don't see either any that it's getting worse. You will definitely be on the level that you have been before. Not too much and not too little. Well, you can say it can never be too much, but you can handle. You can eat good. You can enjoy life a little bit. What more? For the August of 2022, there will be a lot of meeting with friends. There will be occasions that you will be invited for dinners, for parties, and for free. So you can save a lot of money there also. You will be feeling quite good, stronger than before. It's like health issues you had, some pains and aches, like they were going down a little bit. You get more energy, you're gonna feel more strength. And that is richness in itself, a fortune in itself. And you will be able to concentrate a little bit about yourself, take care about yourself. Could also be that it will be a small doctor visit for you in August. But I don't see any serious health issue. It's just something little. Maybe you need some new prescriptions of medicine or something. But you will feel good. Like a strong man, you have control over your life. Well, that was Mr. K. Let's continue to, what was the next question? Thea. Put it here so I can see it. When will I be able to stand on my legs again? So Thea, let's go into her question. Thea. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Thea. When will Thea be able to feel better, to get back to life, to stand on her legs again? We take one of these. Oops. And we take one of these pink ones. And some dices. Found 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And the answer looks like this. Well, Thea, I can see that you have been feeling quite ill for a long time. And you have tried all kinds of therapies and medical examinations, and nothing has really helped you. And this can be very frustrating. You stand on stable grounds, you have the mountain here, so your health will get better, because that is the foundation of life. You will get better, you will get the gift of better health. When? I'm gonna take one more card to exactly see when. The card of the death comes up. And in this case, it's not about you dying. I don't want to scare you, no. The question was when. And death is something unexpected. You can never know exactly when it arrives. And the question is, we cannot give you exactly when you will feel better, when you can stand on your legs. But be sure of it will come. And it will come when you expected at least. Maybe you've been feeling very, very ill for 1 week. Oh, we have pain here, aches there. And suddenly, next week, you wake up, oh my God, I feel so much better. So it will be more like a surprise moment. You are a tiger, you are a fighter, so you will fight this. You will find a way to feel better and stand on your legs again. We have the cup of tea in the dice in the center, and it recommends maybe herbal remedies, teas that are cleansing, teas that will help the circulation, that are healing, have healing properties in itself. I can strongly recommend tea from nettles, for example, and drink 1 cup of tea of, you can pick the nettles yourself, or you can maybe buy them dried in little bags, but it's always better to maybe pick themselves or make some fresh tea about that. And they say the colors will turn back on your cheeks, so you will feel better, definitely. Exactly when, I cannot answer, but I do see here that it will be an improvement and it will come sooner than you expect. I don't want to say year, weeks, days, but since we have the card of death in the center, it can come quicker than you think. At least I will say with confidence before the end of this year. So keep on trying, keep on taking care of yourself, and look out, or maybe Google online on your health issue, and maybe you find some alternative remedy that can help you, especially as a tea. With this said, please, if you really feel ill, there is always a visit to the doctor. I would recommend to check up throughout your body what is really going on. And never neglect that, and I will not recommend tea before doctors. So if you're really feeling bad, please make doctor's visit first, and for whatever the doctor says and recommend, I can also recommend this herbal remedy. Yes, now that was for Thea. Now let's continue to next question. And the next question was from, let's see where I have my paper, Stina. And Stina wants to know, does me and my partner have a soul connection? Are they connected by souls? So, Stina, let's see here. They are quite lively today, my cards. Jumping up and down. Let's see here for Stina. One, two, three, 4, 5. Is Stina connected with her partner by souls? Do they have a soul connection? Let's look that up. Blank, so we're gonna throw them again. Yes. And the cards look like this for Stina's question. Well, Stina, your question was if you and your partner have a soul connection, of if your souls are connected. Well, the answer to this question is yes and no. In all partnerships, our souls are connected. We don't meet just randomly. There is always some issues from past life or this life that make this meeting able to happen. Yes, there is a soul connection, even though he may many times be maybe colder or doesn't express his feelings so much as you would like. This could be an excuse of being together, not being together. Whatever answer I give you, if you feel good in this relationship, work on it. If you don't feel good, don't use an excuse like soul connection to keep on going, to maybe try, even if your intuition says no. But there is a decision you will have to make, a very important decision regarding this relationship. Definitely you have to begin to discuss with this man if this is something you really want. He has to put more effort into this relationship. He has to work more, because you give and give and give, and I don't see you get so much back. It's a little bit like gambling. Should I continue or not? As I said, all relationship is a kind of soul connection. Negative one as a positive one. But don't use that as an excuse of going on further in a relationship, even if you feel that this is maybe not working. And if it's not working, it's important that you talk to your partner. You can solve the issues by talking, by adapting to each other, by like kind of negotiation. And you can sign a form of contract, relationship contract. We will do this to make this work. This is, I sign on that, and you can sign on something else. And then there is a big chance for this to continue for a long time. Well, Stina, I hope that was maybe not what you wanted to hear, but that is anyway my answer for your question. Now we'll continue to next question. And it was from Dayna. And Dayna asks here if she's gonna to move to Stockholm. So, Dayna, will you move to Stockholm? Will Dayna move to Stockholm? So, now we're gonna not use this one. We're gonna do it like this. Up. That was car jumping out, so let's have that as the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we take one of these, and we're gonna take one of the pink ones, and some dices. One, 2, 3. Will Dayna move to Stockholm? Well, and the result for that question looks like this. So Diana, let's see if there is a move for you to Stockholm. You are definitely planning this back and forwards, back and forwards. And the plan has waken up, then it has died, and now waking up, and now the thought of moving to Stockholm is alive again. There is a man in the center, so it looks like there you want to maybe move to a man, or a man is asking you to move up to Stockholm. Yeah, definitely a better living, riches, and so on. You have a Christmas tree here, and Christmas is normally associated to winter time, December, and so on. You have quite positive cards. It still needs a lot of work on this plan moving to Stockholm. You probably is gonna look for a job in Stockholm, and you must stay optimistic. And this man that you are maybe moving to or interested in or wants to help you, he will also be able to help you finding a job. When will you move? Well, could be around Christmas, could be in December or January, or during the winter period of this year, and when we go over to 2023. So yeah, it looks very positive for a move, and it's not close to your home, this Stockholm, so it's a long journey to move, and it's not like, yeah, going to the neighbors. No, you have to really plan this because it's far away from home. Well, that was the answer to Diana's question. Let's continue to the next one. And the next one was, let's see here, Wilma. And Wilma wants to ask if her boyfriend gets a new job. So Wilma, let's see here. Will your boyfriend get a new job? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let the energies of the question really get into the cards here. Will Wilma's boyfriend get a new job? One, two, three, four, five. One of these. And one of these. And some dice. One, two, three. Let's see here. And the cards looks like this. So Wilma, will your boyfriend get a new job? Well, yes, he will. Definitely he will. And it will be very soon. Confirmation with this card. Very soon it stands. And it will not only be a job, it will be many jobs. It's like different job opportunities will just ooze upon him, rain upon him. And he will definitely feel like, oh, this cannot be true. What is happening? It's too good to be true. And when things settle up with the job situation, like 2 jobs, maybe even 3 jobs, he will be offered, and he'll go to an interview, and all 3 bosses will be interested in having him working there with them. And it's a good pay job. So he can definitely live on the salary. And when he feels more stable in job, when he feels that it's going well and I earn a lot of money and I can support, then he will also be able to show more affection, more love, more passion. The next job he will have, it will be in a very beautiful environment. Could be a lot of greens, flowers, or a job close to nature. He has been looking for this job day and night and howling and oh, will I ever find? Yes, he will find, and it's quite soon, very soon. Well, that was the answer to Wilma's question. Now we take next one. And the next one was, looky, from Dayna was this. Will my boyfriend get out from his depression? Let's see if Dayna. Will Dayna's boyfriend get out from his depression? How would you like it to answer? Will Dayna's boyfriend get out from his depression? Will he get better? Let's see. Will Dayna's boyfriend get better? Dices. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And what does the card say? And the cards spread look like this. So Dayna, let's see here. Will your boyfriend get out from his depression? Religious factors, school, trade. Yeah, there are quite positive cards. And it seems like it's all connected to job and money and family. He had some family issues, problem with his family. Could be cultural problems, religious problem, something that he doesn't feel connected too much to his background or to his family. And something is missing in his soul. He has tried different ways to feel better, but it has not always been easy. The real question was if he gets out from the depression. Yes, he will. He will run away from it. And he will put himself on a train that goes far away and takes him out from there. And it will be connected to finances, to job. Also, because it looks like he will get a new job or better finances. With this better finances, he will feel more easy at heart, more generous. He wants to enjoy life and feel more romantic, and buy flowers and so on. So yes, he will get out of his depression. I will take one extra card. What can he do to get out from this depression? Is there some remedy? Because I think that will also, as I say, conclude the question. And the card is Sun. Yeah, Sun, positive thinking. Be out in the sun. Eat something light, drink something light, not like heavy meals with lot of fat, lot of meat, more salad, fish, chicken, turkey, something very light. And try also vitamin D, yeah, sun. Not to get burned, but try to be in the sun and get the sun vitamin. And vitamin D is also some little bit antidepressive in some way. And yes, he will definitely come out from his depression. Wish you all the luck. Now we're gonna look into next question. And the next question was my paper again here. It was from Anna Starr. She had really two questions, but I will take both in the same reading. And the first one, when will the humanity wake up, awaken? And the second one, will there be a new banking system? So, Anna Starr, your question is more for everyone on this planet. And it's like a global question. Let's see, I would like to know that too. When will humanity wake up to what's happening around them? When will humanity wake up? And will there be a new banking system? So, let's take 5 cards here. When will the humanity wake up? And I will take 3 extra cards on will there be a new banking system? Since it's more like yes or no answer to that question. Let's see. Will humanity wake up? One, two, three. Yeah. And the result of those cards look like this. So, Anna Starr, let's see the answers to your question here. When will the humanity wake up? Or it's about the big awakening. It's soon. It's very soon. I get a strong feeling that it's soon. Big information is coming out. And that will make people, a lot of people, very depressed, very stressed. And it will be like global. Everybody will be talking about this that is coming out. And it's a big, big awakening. It will be like a time of turbulence. And after that, everything settles. Everything will be in an equilibrium. And take 1 card more extra here. And people will be very angry. When they get awake, they get very angry because there are a lot of lies, there are a lot of deception going on. And all the truth is coming up, and that will make people wake. And it's the best because you have the 4-leaf clover. It will be like good luck for people, and it's better to know the truth than live in a lie. We have here also on the dice, this stands eyes, and we have a mountain and a bird. So with other words, the word will come out. Everybody will sing about it, like a bird, talking here, talking there. Everybody talks to each other about this. So there is a great awakening coming, and it's like it's almost there. It's close. A strong one. It could be this year, could be 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, but definitely, probably, definitely cannot say exactly, but probably this year. What will happen? Yes, chemistry. So the people who think alike, they find each other, and it will be like groups who talk about it and want to do something about it. So yes, it will be a great awakening, and it's quite soon. Next of your question, if there will be a new banking system. A lot of people here I see don't want it because they think it will be like big problem. It will be quarrels between people or nations, and in the beginning it could be, until it's everything accepted. And let's take some extra cards on that, if there will be a new banking system in the world. Yes, it will be. It will be a new banking system. And this looks like you have the card of justice. So the banking system today are very unjust. The rich get richer and the poor gets poorer. But we have the card of justice, and that means it will be more fair banking system, and it looks like money will be like distributed to different kind of people, not like a small group of people owns almost all of the world's money. More like everybody get a piece of a cake, you can say that. So definitely a new banking system, and it will be ruled first by strong persons in uniform. Could be military, could be something like that, that will look over it so it gets fair and just. So yeah, that was my answer for your question, Anna Star. And let's continue to the next one. And the next one was from, let's see, glasses on, Miss Jasna. And Miss Jasna had a question about her son and how he will have it. Will he have a better life, and how will it look generally in his life? Family, health, luck, and money. Let's see what's coming up for Miss Jasna. Miss Jasna and her son. What is coming up for Miss Jasna and her son? How will Miss Jasna's son's life be like in family, health, money, luck, and so on? And some dices. 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna have one extra here, and one here, and one here. Oh, no, it seems like I need more cards. So let's continue to put one here and like this one. Yes, and the cards look like this for Miss Jasna's son. Yes, no, Miss Jasna and her son. How will his life look like? I have two cards here for love and emotion. So it could be that he is currently in some kind of relationship and it feels like he loves this lady a lot. They are thinking about family and children and so on. Or they already have children and they have some concerns about them. Jasna's son have had some troubled times here. Things has not gone as well as he has wished for. There has been a lot of work. It's hard on him, hard on his body and soul, and he feels a little lost at the moment. And also the relationship looks like they had some issues, but it's not lost. They can work it out and make it better. They can get friends again. And about job. As I said, he had worked hard and maybe not as good salary as he has wished. There is improvement coming in regarding his job and finances. I don't see millions coming in his way in the near future, but you can say that more like a period of peace. So it's not too much worried about economy. It will cover the basic needs, bills and food and school and so on, even gasoline. And when will that be? One can wonder. Well, not really yet. In couple of weeks, 2-3 months, he will notice the big improvement. It's still a little bit work to do. He has been feeling quite ill, but it's not like terminal illness or something like that. It will get better. He will get on his feet again and get his strength back. And there is job and there is improvement in both health and family issues and so on. There has been some problems regarding a child. Could be a child that has been ill or has caused a lot of stress in the family or in the relationship. But there is also an improvement coming in his way. Let's see what the dice has said here. Ritual, bicycle, and a cauldron. It feels almost like he thinks he's a little bit cursed, like someone has put an evil eye on him. Could be something like that. I cannot guarantee that special a curse or something, but definitely negative energies has been pointed at him. And for this is good that he makes some kind of cleansing ritual to get rid of energy. It could be people around him, could be friends or someone in his close circle that are quite jealous or have wished him not so well, you can say. And he has to look into his relationships with friends and family and so on, and maybe cut some people out that have taken a lot of advantage of him or has not been honest or good friends. And what can he do? Well, first he needs some form of cleansing, and one of the best ways you can do an easy cleansing ritual is by taking a bath in the ocean. If there is ocean close by, go to the ocean. Make a prayer before you enter into the water. Put your feet deep in the sand. Ask for higher powers to cleanse you out of all the negative energy, of all the stress, all bad wishes that people may have pointed at you. And let Mother Nature, let this high energy just draw them out through the sand and into the ocean. The ocean is like infinite, and it has enough water to cleanse any negative energy, any negative, or I would say energetic dirt. Then when he stands there in the water, do this prayer, as I said, to higher powers or whatever you believe is good and strong and healing. Then afterwards, go into the ocean, dip yourself in the water, put your head under the water at least 3 times. And then when you leave the ocean, thank universe, thank God, thank whatever you think is good and strong and potent to help you. And this is a very strong ritual. It's not like going to the ocean and take a dip. No, you prepare before. You know what you want to get rid of, and then you leave it in the water, not to come back. And one important thing, when you go rise up from the water, don't look back into the water, because you have left your problems, you have left this negative energy. If you look back while going out from the water, then it's like you want those things back into your life. So leave it, just go forward. This is a ritual, it's not like a fun dip in the water. No, this is a cleansing ritual, and you leave it and you don't look back. And I am quite certain that after this trip to the ocean, your son's gonna feel much better in all areas of life, because we have here also the card of wishes coming true, expectations coming true. So if you want to get rid of all those problems, you will have your wish come true, and it will work out just fine. Don't give up. We learn every step by the way in our lives. Every challenge that comes into our lives, we'll learn something from it. Yeah. Well, that was the answer for Miss Jasna about her son. And that was all for today. And if you liked what you have seen, and maybe have some other questions, or maybe you have a friend or family member or someone who would like to ask a question and have it looked at here in a video, then you can find my email address below, and you can mail me a question, and I will do my best to try to answer them as soon as possible. I will also be in my videos putting out the date when you ask the question in the mail, so you can also refer, and I will also send you a mail saying that I will look at your question on this and this date. So stay tuned, and if you like what you have seen, please don't forget to press the subscription button, like button, and share button. Hope to see you all soon. Have a lovely day, evening, morning, or night, all depending on where you are in this world. See you soon. Bye bye.